Assalamu alaikum. Hi guys. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Shubi. Well, how are you? How is life? How you doing? For me, I'm great, alhamdulillah. Today the weather is so nice here. I just love it like this. I like clear weather where there's no sunshine, there is no rain. Like it's just in the middle. Not too much cold, not too hot. Like balancing. I like it that way. Anyways, that's not the purpose of this video. Today's video, I'm going to tell you why you have no friends. Because for me, I also don't have a lot of friends. I don't have actually a lot of friends, and I have a very good experience with that. So I'm gonna tell you why. For me, my case, it's not that I had no friends or it's not that I have no friends. It's more that I felt like I no longer had deep, meaningful friendships. Somehow along the way, I had lost or let go most of the real friends I had, and I wasn't sure how I got there. Okay, I did have, or I do have very few people around me, but I just don't feel comfortable calling them my friends. And that's because they aren't, or they weren't, they didn't truly know me, or they don't truly know me. And I was battling that growth feeling that if I were to die today, no one could even pretend to know me well enough to speak about me at my funeral. And the thought of being remembered as someone I was not was driving me nuts. That and the constant heart wrenching feeling of deep, deep loneliness and sadness. So I embarked on a long healing journey, which included my relationships, and it led to a few realizations that I'll be sharing with you today. Mainly that having no friends has a lot to do with authenticity, or the lack thereof in my case. Actually, you don't even need a lot of friends. You need very few friends, okay? No, you don't have to be friends with everyone. But maybe you're in the same situation right now. If yes, then I got you, baby. I got you. The first thing is maybe you don't know how to maintain a friendship. That could be the reason why you don't have friends, you know. You don't know, or you forget what it takes to maintain a friendship. Because honestly, making friends and keeping friends are two different things that require wildly different skill sets. Making new friends, in a way, is about your seduction skills. It's like a dance. Keeping friends, on the other hand, feels more like work. It requires time, attention, sacrifice, patience, and above all, consistency. So you are not magically going to remain friends with someone for the next 30 years just because you're friends now. I think one thing I did in the past was to take my most valuable friendships for granted. And well, these friendships slowly died. And here I am. Anyways, I'm good. Now I know what to do when I get a friend. Next, you have changed countries or cities a lot. That could be another reason. Maybe you have no real friends simply because you have moved a lot. People take for granted how growing up and living as an adult in the same country is a blessing. And one of the ways this is a blessing is the stability it provides, which allows you to have continuity in your friendships and other relationships. Because for me, I've had to say goodbye to dear friends so many times. It's one of the main reasons why I had no friends in the end. Not necessarily because of the distance, but also because of the pain of having to say goodbye over and over again to people I love. I could no longer take it and just didn't want to go through it anymore. I mean, why have friends when it's to get your heart broken every time? May as well not have friends, right? It's better. They say better to have loved and lost than to have never loved. I think they were right. Next, you don't think you're worthy of someone else's friendship, love, and affection. One of the reasons that could explain why you have no friends right now is because you close yourself to the world. And you do that because you don't understand why anyone would want to be friends with you. And so rather than go through the pain of having someone you care about tell you that they don't like you prefer to close yourself up to friendships and avoid this possibility at all costs. This gives you an illusion of control, and at least that way you can get hurt, or so you think. Next, you have no friends because you don't love yourself. Yeah, this time in my life, when I had virtually no friends, coincides with a period where I truly disliked everything about myself. I didn't love myself, so I could not, like, for the life of me, understand why anyone would want to be friends with me. I actually felt so much hatred for myself for so long, and it's a miracle that I was able to move past this. Being able to accept other people's love is not as easy as it seems, because it's hard to open up someone else's love when you constantly feel shame, disgust, or hate towards yourself. And so, you self sabotage to protect yourself because human beings are complex creatures. But once you are able to truly love and accept yourself and become your own best friend, it becomes easier to make and keep your friends. Next, you wear a mask. This is kind of funny, but you don't have friends because you don't want people to know you, the real you. And so you push your friends away, whether unconsciously or consciously. Maybe you are ashamed of who you are and don't fully accept yourself, or maybe you don't even know who you are and have not yet made it a priority to get to know yourself. So no matter the reason, if being around people and keeping friends feels like work to you, it may partly be because you are not yourself around them and spend a great deal of energy pretending. Next, you put your romantic relationships above your friendships. I used to let a romantic relationship come between me and all the people I loved, including my friends. And I used to think that it was normal to sacrifice everything in the name of love. What a load of crap. Like, guys, do you know what happens when you sacrifice everything and kill your own support system for a person you've only known for a year? When that person leaves you, you are all alone. So stop doing that. Next, you have no friends because you are depressed. The truth is, I no longer had any friends because I was severely depressed. And ironically, I had no friends to help me and support me through that horrible phase. If you're depressed, please consult your doctor or get yourself a therapist or talk to a very, very good friend, a close family, because depression is real. Thank you. Just the thought of getting to know new people when you are a shell of a person and can barely function is torture. Depression makes you lose interest in most activities. You constantly battle feelings of worthless, guilt, and you keep fixating on your past failures and mistakes. And this leads you to be stuck in a never ending spiral of self blame. And if it's you, no wonder you have no friends. Depression is hard, but it's treatable. Go find professional help, and once you feel better, you can start making new friends again. Next, it's not all your fault. If you have no friends, it's probably not all your fault. For me, I like to look at things from a take ownership for your life point of view because it's empowering and because there is absolutely no point in casting blames. However, friendship is a two-way thing. There is very little chance that it's 100% your fault if you have no friends. Also, your circumstances matter tremendously. Maybe you've had to move many times, maybe you've had health issues, maybe you were in an abusive relationship, or maybe you didn't know what it took to keep a friend and you had to learn the hard way. So, if you have no friends and you want to change that, do take the time to assess the circumstances that led you to having no friends and then change them. So again, I'll tell you this: you don't have to be friends with everyone. You don't have to have a million friends, but every person needs friends. We need someone to talk to. We need, someone to call when you bored, when you like someone to call when you need some advice. You should have different types of friends. Have a funny friend, have a serious friend, have someone you can call when like you want to ask them about business, someone you can call when you want to laugh. We need friends. So if you have no friends, it's a very big problem. Like if you have no friend, like not even one, you have to start to learn how to make friends. You shouldn't be a friends to everyone, but like get yourself as very like small circle of friends, simple people in our lives. We need people. Thank you so much for watching today's video. I love you so much. Bye.